Imagine discovering a book that has existed for more than 600 years. Its pages are filled with writing, thousands of words, hundreds of illustrations, detailed diagrams, entire sections of carefully organized text. There is only one problem. Nobody can read it. Not historians, not linguists, not cryptographers, not intelligence agencies, not even modern artificial intelligence. For centuries, the Voynich Manuscript has remained one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in human history. A book filled with symbols no one understands, a language no one recognizes, a message no one can decipher. And despite generations of investigation, the mystery remains unsolved. The story begins in 1912. A Polish rare book dealer named Wilfred Voynich was searching through a collection of ancient manuscripts at a Jesuit college near Rome. Among countless old books and documents, one manuscript immediately caught his attention. It looked unusual. The pages were covered in strange writing unlike any known alphabet. The illustrations were equally bizarre. Strange plants, mysterious diagrams, unknown symbols. Nothing seemed familiar. Voynich purchased the manuscript and began investigating its origins. Soon, experts across Europe became fascinated. The manuscript appeared genuine. The handwriting was consistent. The pages were old. The text followed patterns. Yet nobody could identify the language. As scholars examined the book, they discovered something remarkable. The manuscript was not a collection of random symbols. The writing appeared structured. Words repeated. Patterns emerged. Some words appeared frequently. Others appeared only rarely. Certain symbols consistently appeared together. This is exactly what researchers expect from a real language. Random nonsense does not usually behave this way. The Voynich manuscript did. That discovery changed everything. If the text followed linguistic rules, then perhaps it could be translated. Perhaps the mystery could be solved. Researchers spent decades trying. Every attempt failed. The manuscript remained silent. The more experts studied it, the stranger it became. One section appeared to focus on plants. At first, this seemed promising. Botanists believed they might identify the species and determine where the manuscript originated. Instead, they encountered another mystery. The plants looked familiar and unfamiliar at the same time. A leaf might resemble one species, a flower another, a root system something completely different. Some illustrations appeared to combine multiple plants into a single image. Researchers searched through medieval herbals, compared drawings, consulted botanical experts. No consensus emerged. Many of the plants remain unidentified to this day. Some researchers believe the plants are real but stylized. Others argue they are imaginary. A few suggest they may represent coded information rather than actual vegetation. No theory explains every illustration. Instead of providing answers, the plants created even more questions. The manuscript then becomes stranger still. Several pages contain large circular diagrams, stars, symbols, astronomical imagery, complex patterns. Some resemble medieval star charts. Others resemble astrological diagrams. Researchers notice symbols similar to zodiac signs. Certain pages appear to correspond to familiar constellations. Yet the overall meaning remains uncertain. Were these maps of the heavens, calendars, scientific observations, religious symbols? Nobody knows. Once again, every possible answer creates new mysteries. Perhaps the most unusual section of the manuscript contains illustrations of women. Dozens of women. Many appear to be bathing. Others stand in green pools connected by elaborate networks of pipes and channels. The images look almost dreamlike. Some women wear crowns. Others appear pregnant. Many interact with strange structures whose purpose remains unknown. Researchers have proposed countless explanations. Some believe the manuscript is a medical text. The women may represent different parts of the body. The pools may symbolize organs or biological processes. Others believe the imagery relates to alchemy. Medieval alchemists often used symbolic illustrations to hide knowledge from outsiders. The women in pools may represent chemical transformations rather than literal scenes. Another theory suggests spiritual symbolism. Perhaps the images depict stages of purification or transformation. No interpretation has been universally accepted. Every theory explains some details while leaving others unanswered. As the mystery grew, so did the number of people attempting to solve it. Historians joined the search. Linguists joined the search. Cryptographers joined the search. Then some of the world's greatest code breakers became interested. During the 20th century, governments invested enormous resources into breaking enemy codes. Experts who cracked military ciphers and secret communications examined the Voynich Manuscript. If anyone could solve it, surely they could. Yet they failed. Again and again, patterns were analyzed. Possible languages were tested. Encryption systems were explored. Nothing worked. The manuscript resisted every attempt. Its symbols remained unreadable. Its meaning remained hidden. As decades passed, frustration grew. Eventually, some researchers proposed a shocking possibility. What if the manuscript means nothing at all? What if it is simply a hoax? According to this theory, someone centuries ago created an elaborate fake book. The symbols were meaningless, the illustrations intentionally bizarre, the entire manuscript designed to impress wealthy collectors. At first glance, the idea seems plausible. After all, no one has managed to read the text. But modern analysis created a problem for the hoax theory. The writing behaves too much like a real language. Word frequencies are not random. Patterns repeat naturally. Structures appear consistently throughout the manuscript. Creating such complexity intentionally would have required extraordinary effort. If it is a hoax, it is one of the most sophisticated hoaxes ever created. Many researchers remain unconvinced. Then science entered the investigation. In 2009, researchers used carbon dating to determine the age of the manuscript. For years, some people suspected it might be a modern forgery, perhaps created in the 19th century, perhaps even connected to Voynich himself. Carbon dating destroyed those theories. The parchment used to create the manuscript dated to the early 15th century, approximately 1404 to 1438. The manuscript was genuinely medieval, more than 600 years old. The mystery deepened. If the manuscript truly originated in medieval Europe, who created it, and why? Researchers continued studying every detail. The ink, the handwriting, the illustrations, the parchment, everything pointed toward authenticity. The manuscript was real, the mystery was real, yet the meaning remained hidden. As computers became more powerful, researchers hoped technology would finally provide answers. Large databases allowed scholars to compare the manuscript against hundreds of known languages. Statistical models searched for hidden patterns. Computers analyzed every page. The results were fascinating, but not conclusive. The manuscript continued to resist translation. Then came artificial intelligence. Many believed AI would finally solve the mystery. After all, modern AI can recognize patterns invisible to humans. It can translate languages, analyze enormous amounts of information, detect hidden relationships. Researchers fed the manuscript into advanced systems. Algorithms searched for clues. Possible language connections emerged. Competing theories appeared, but no definitive translation followed. Even artificial intelligence failed to unlock the manuscript's secrets. In a strange way, this made the mystery even more impressive. The manuscript had defeated medieval scholars, Renaissance scholars, historians, cryptographers, codebreakers, computers, and artificial intelligence. Very few mysteries survived for 6 centuries. Several major theories remain today. Some researchers believe the manuscript contains a genuine lost language. Others argue it is an encrypted text hiding scientific, medical, or religious knowledge. Some believe it was created for a small group who already understood its symbols. Others continue supporting the hoax theory. Each explanation has strengths. Each explanation has weaknesses. None explains everything. The plants remain unidentified. The language remains unreadable. The diagrams remain mysterious. The women in the pools remain unexplained. The manuscript continues to resist every attempt to place it neatly into a single category. Perhaps one day a forgotten document will be discovered. Perhaps a breakthrough in artificial intelligence will finally reveal the truth. Perhaps a researcher somewhere will notice a clue that everyone else missed. Or perhaps the Voynich manuscript will continue guarding its secrets forever. Human history is filled with mysteries. Most are eventually solved. The Voynich Manuscript is different. For more than 600 years it has remained silent. A book filled with words nobody can read. A message nobody can understand. A secret hidden across the centuries. And until the day someone finally unlocks its meaning, the Voynich Manuscript will remain exactly what it has always been.